Good afternoon, Kemen. This is Dr. Mashari Waringi, and I am the president of Ubrica, Ustawi Biomedical Research, Innovation and Industrial Centers of Africa. I'm very excited this afternoon to be here up to the invitation of Kemen and our Vice President, Mr. Michael Karu, and right here to explain Ubrica, and the Ubrica project itself and what it means. We say Ubrica is a project for life science and healthcare or health production in Africa. Now, I just want to thank all these fellows I see here on this website, Mr. Vincent Mogare and Mr. Sam Bilgi, Engineer Moses Kenya Adui, Dr. Clive Bosire, Mr. Francis Kavuhi, Engineer Peter Yoko, Mr. Michael Karu is our Vice President, as you heard, and Mr. Tony Gary of Kemen Marketing. Thank you guys for giving us this opportunity. Pastor Dennis Mutuma and Mr. Philip Gitonga, CEO of NES, and then Pastor Peter Dumbi. I'm sure there are more people at the meeting who I cannot see right now. See, of course, I see here Mr. Anthony Kamnao, the chairman of Kemen. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for creating this event that helps to celebrate men of Kenya in the United States and perhaps elsewhere. We look forward to the great dialogue that's coming today. And of course, there's a lot to it, as you can see, that was in Missouri, September last year. Now, I'll dive straight to Ubrica itself. And I guess you can get a lot of information from our website, ubrica.com. Because I don't want to waste a lot of your time, let's see, ubrica.com. We have Ubrica itself, Ubrica.com, and on this website you can get a lot of information about Ubrica. Ubrica is an acronym for Ustawi Biomedical Research, Innovation and Industrial Centers of Africa, and it comprises multiple projects all geared towards improving health for all of us. One of the projects is Soko Janja. Then we have Ubricoin. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. We have the Ubrica Journal System, the Ubrica Circle. We have Entrust STEM Ubrica. STEM is Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. And we have other websites such as Ubrica World Cafe, uwc.com. And this is where we post a lot of news, particularly news to do with active stuff that's going on inside Ubrica. I bring you greetings from Nairobi. Nairobi is fine. Everyone is happy here and they're very excited. Of course, we're in the rainy season. It's a bit cold. Some people are worried that it's getting too cold, that even the rain is afraid of coming. We need rain so that we can grow sukuma wiki and other edibles. Now, this is the Ubricoin website, which of course you have heard about. Ubricoin is our cryptocurrency built on blockchain technology. And we built Ubricoin as a blockchain technology for ensuring universal health access for you and your loved ones. So the white paper is going to give us grounding on how to go about the Ubrica project itself. This white paper is developed by the whole team of people at Ubrica. And I would like to see, of course, the page 1 here for the white paper. This is how it looks in PDF format. Blockchain technology for global health, ensuring universal access for you and your loved ones. Some people in this group may not know what is global health. Global health means health for everyone in the world, not just a few people, the rich. Right now, health is designed to be consumed only by the rich people. And so the poor people cannot have access to health. I'm talking about access. So here again, we talk about universal access to care. And of course, health is the design for health care or access to care follows the design of access to money. Money is a big issue that determines the outcomes of health for everyone. Now, we've created Ustawi Biomedical Research, Innovation and Industrial Centers of Africa as a life science and health production organization. So we sponsor investments in life science comprising pharmaceuticals and medical devices, manufacturing, fully integrated health production by building sustainable One Health communities, involving people cooperating in a retail network combined with health delivery system. And of course, a specialized real estate for life science and global health production. Those things, I want to pack them very quickly for you. But this is where we are located. This is the nth revision, let's say the third revision of our white paper, which came out in April 2019. And this is our address there. We are in Mudiredi Road in Karen. And our email info@ubrica.com. And then, of course, you can reach us by phone by calling 254-755-84417. We have several websites. As you heard, the Ubrica website itself is ubrica.com. We have the Ubricoin website, which is ubricoin.ubrica.com. We have the World Cafe website, which is uwc.ubrica.com, and then the Cooperative Society of Ubricans, which is csu.ubrica.com. Now, on this page, page 3, you get the legal disclaimer there. I just want to show you that this work is not happening by myself alone. It's going on with people like Susan Nyabura Jigona, who is our lead document developer at our research and development department, that's R&D, and she's also in charge of professional communities like yourselves. We have also June Washira, who is the associate lead document developer. She's a lawyer, so she's in the legal affairs department. We have a lot of people working, helping us, people like Samuel Washira, Ann Kamau, Jordan Mudemba, Samuel Nyonyoike, Alexander Thuo, Peter Mohokabi, Mark Jenga, Purity Muthua, Jerry Muthua, Naomi Ngendo Thotho, Maxwell Maloba, Jane Bibi, Jeremiah, Abid Mulacha, Diana, Joseph Amoko Laku, Kevin Kamete Nyabura, Benedict Kasimire Salire, Scholastica Magiri Mogi, Grace Vishora, Cynthia Jerry Garoya, Phoebe Nasaba, David Jenga Kihuna, Betty Wajiro Washira, Jacqueline Nyawera Bogo, Stephen Ibanga Anguza, Ogeshi Washira, Frederick Oshari Okech, Florence Maina, Evans Kabutu, and Barbara Waja Kimani. Now, this probably went through that list quickly, so what I will tell you, you can see the white paper itself by coming to ubricoin.ubrica.com, and on that, you can find the white paper here. It appears both in PDF format and HTML format. This is the HTML format of the white paper. So that's really what I would like you to do. Now, you go to the web and put in the address bar ubricoin.ubrica.com, and then you come to this page and you can find the white paper. Also, as we speak, I would like you to navigate to this page which says buy Ubricoin, so that you can learn how to buy Ubricoin itself. And Ubricoin is to be found in many centralized exchanges and also a lot of decentralized exchanges. Centralized exchanges include Phoenix Box, UBN, in Phoenix Box. So we have, let's say, centralized exchange include Phoenix Box, Byte BTC, Instant BTX. There's some more than this, about 5 of them. And then we have some decentralized exchanges like StarbitX, LedgerDex, and the like. Now you will notice that when you go to a centralized exchange, it has trading pairs. For example, in this one, Phoenix Box, you have UBN/USDT. This Ubricoin paired with US dollar Tether, UBN/Ether, LTC /UBN. This is Litecoin /UBN, Dogecoin /UBN, this Phoenix Box coin /UBN. Byte BTC has got UBN/ETH, Instant BTC. Oh, it has got UBN/BTC and UBN/Ether. So, well, all you have to do is click on one of these, and it takes you to the exchange where you could exchange you could buy Ubricoin. This is a Phoenix Box, and you can see it's telling you buy UBN, sell UBN. So this is very advanced work so far, and I'm just giving you a very brief introduction overview of issues happening so that you may be up to speed. This information is to be found on ubricoin.ubrica.com, and then of course, if you have questions, you can always come here If you don't find the questions, you can contact us through info.ubrica.com. Now, let's go back to the white paper. So that to explain to you the entire Ubrica project and how it works, we navigate all the way down to chapter 3, page 28. On page 28, okay, can I navigate quickly to page 28? Page 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 23, 24, and 27, 28. Now, in this is chapter 3, Ubrica Global Health Project. It says, we created Ustawi Biomedical Research, Innovation, and Industrial Centers of Africa, Ubrica, to address three key problems of health in Africa. A, lack of access to health services. B, poor quality of health services. And C, high cost of care. Now, you understand that if people don't have access, then it doesn't matter. Access is two problems. One is that money, if there's no money, someone is not going to go to hospital to get treated. And of course, the other one is lack of a hospital. So we say that we plan to overcome access problem in two ways. One way is to support construction of widely distributed clinical facilities integrated with retail centers and produce processing workshops. Such facilities will be known as URCCs. That is, a URCC is a Ubrica Retail Clinical Center because we have said it will have clinical facilities integrated with retail centers. The other way is to increase supply of money by facilitating trade online and on-site retail markets. Now, we can increase supply of money, one, with UBN itself by making sure that the Ubricoin holds the market. And of course, we have about 20 billion Ubricoins for this work. And so then, of course, helping people to sell what they produce. If everyone sold what he produced, then we have an increased supply of money by either people selling through the retail store we have said is going to be in these clinics, and online online markets, on-site markets, then at the clinic, online market is what we call support janja. We shall improve quality of medical services by supporting design, development, and implementation of science and technology parks adjacent to all universities in Kenya. Now, this is a big project which will take about maybe $660 million, but we hope that we are going to create that money, particularly with the Ubricoin, and give money to our scholars in universities so that they can have protected time to do research, translation, to promote translation commercialization of university and community knowledge. And this will bring into being new knowledge technologies and services that are of great quality. Now, number 3, we talked about 3 issues. The third one is high cost of care. Well, healthcare is very expensive in Kenya. Why? Because we don't manufacture anything that we use in our medical facilities. We shall overcome high cost of medical services by construction of biomedical industrial city. We got a BMIC. It is in the BMIC that we shall support education, manufacturing, and a full range of medical services and products used in health system. Locally manufactured technologies will be cheaper than imported versions. Now, you can see Ubrica embodies that idea of global health uh, is a global health project on 3 pillars. That is, pillar 1, we call it smart contracts. You can see it right there. Pillar 2 is human engagement pillar. And pillar 3, the projects pillar. In smart contract, we're talking about money. Money now is become a smart contract that's on the blockchain. So we are thinking about crypto economics, like how do you create money on blockchain and make the economics work? And of course, crypto economics meaning building incentive structure to on the blockchain with excellence incentives, as you can see there, to make sure that the good behavior is rewarded by the blockchain. So if a doctor comes and sees a patient, the patient gives positive feedback, that doctor is paid by Ubricoin, and that's the crypto economics. And so human engagement is where now we bring people into the project. People may not afford health if they don't have money. And why don't they have money? Because people cannot sell what they produce. In Kenya, there is a very tragic problem that there is no market for things made in Kenya or things produced in Kenya inside Kenya. You find that when you go to the marketplace, literally everything is imported, from shoelaces to shoes to clothes to vegetables like sukuma wiki and onions and of course honey from the Turkey, Israel. We get things imported from where? From India, of course. A lot of importation from India, and of course we even import human skills. When we import Chinese money to come and build for us superhighways and railroads, we have to import as well the human resource. So our engineers come to at the end of university and they cannot find a job. The unemployment rate is astounding. You'll be shocked to find that in some disciplines there is almost 100% unemployment. The good ones, about 80%. And of course, in medicine, for example, where we still have a huge shortage of doctors, the government is not even employing doctors anymore because they're getting them from Cuba. And that is the idea of foolishness which pervades this country, and we call it Sokomjinga. So we have to create a Soko Janja, a smart Soko that enables us to get down to the people and show them where to sell things. Number one, they will sell their things in an online marketplace known as sokojanja.com, and we're going to be expanding. That's going to be the big like Amazon.com, but specifically for selling things that or listing things that are produced right here, locally produced stuff, so that you don't, we don't, we shut those middlemen who go out to import things for Kenyans. Now, the third pillar is the projects pillar, and the projects pillar it refers to the three projects: the clinics, the URCCs we mentioned, the STPs, Science and Technology Parks, and the Biomedical Industrial City. So I would like you to read this whole document, and so that I don't want to read it for you right now. I just wanted to say hello and tell you how it's going to work. Yes, so let's see. Maybe I can just go very quickly through this page about the smart contract itself so you understand how it works. A smart contract is a computerized transactional protocol that executes the terms of the contract to facilitate all steps of contracting. I think this is heavy language. What it means to say is that you, if you have UBN, the UBN will take care of everything, and it gives you not only access to the ecosystem for these major projects here, the Soko Janja itself, the Ubrica Retail Clinical Centers, the Science and Technology Parks, and the BMIC. But we are going to use this very well so that we increase supply of money. Now, human engagement pillar, as we said, involves people at the basic level of existence to discover how they work together to create wealth. Members will enter into a distributed autonomous organization known as Cooperative Society of Ubricans, and we have created an online retail store known as Soko Janja, where members can buy and sell produce, products, and services from one another. All right. So in here, chapter 3.3 talks about Ubrica Retail Clinical Centers on page 32. And we said we instead to construct at least 100 health centers that will be leased to qualifying health professionals on a 20-year mortgage agreement. And then the other project is University Science and Technology Parks, that we said we shall facilitate design, development, and implementation of 66 science and technology parks for universities in Kenya. And then, of course, the flagship project, the Biomedical Industrial City. We say we propose to implement Biomedical Industrial City in Kenya, known as Ubrica 1. Ubrica 1 project is planned and designed to meet full range of health needs, including curative and preventive services of those residing and working in the medical city, as well as those visiting medical city. This biomedical industrial city is going to turn Kenya into a biomedical industrial giant where we have pharmaceuticals manufacturing, medical devices manufacturing. All these things will find export market from here, and of course, turning Kenya into a first world economy. Then, of course, create hundreds of thousands of jobs, from ranging from the low-level jobs to very advanced jobs by post-PhD people working in life science and all that. Now, one final thing I want to tell you is that Ubricoin is very active in the marketplace right now. You can see that it's I don't know if you can see clearly, but I want to show you that UBN is doing well, and I can visit our channel, what is called Telegram channel, so that you may see that we have a lot of support from all over the world. And this is the Telegram channel coming here. We have 85,242 members by this minute. 85,242 members. So Kenyan men, we are not alone on this planet. And of course, these people, they're coming from world over to invest in Ubricoin. So now don't be left behind. Now we know we have fashioned Ubrica is a Kenyan specific organization, and then we reach out. So for the Ubricoin itself, very advanced, has managed to reach 85,000 people who are not Kenyans, but we still have shares of common stock, and this is how we have managed to build this work so far. The shares of common stock, Mr. Michael Karu, our vice president, will explain to you a lot about them and how you get those shares. Let me leave that to him so that you get to know how to invest in Ubrica. If you have questions, feel free to post Mr. Karu, who is with you there. Thank you so much. I'm just going to take a little time in that way. So be sure to buy um, shares in bulk, because right now they are very cheap. They are going for about $2, and they're going to rise again in by leaps and bounds, particularly when you combine the force of the Ubricoin and this deep science, very deep science that we have implemented to get people to to get a good understanding of the science of life, that's life science, good understanding of health production mechanisms, and good understanding of money itself. So that good understanding of money has helped us to create Ubricoin on the blockchain chain itself. And of course, we have to have good understanding of the blockchain technology. So thank you so much. Just want to encourage you. There's a lot of young guys here in Kenya who need jobs. Let us hunker down. Let us put money together and let us do this thing. We want to bring knowledge and education to the center of development. Let us get away from politics and create hundreds of thousands of jobs so that young people graduating from university have jobs waiting for them. Let us take knowledge to the university, and let us take the knowledge out of the university and take it to the communities where it belongs. Knowledge does not sit in a university, because the university is not an ivory tower. But in order for knowledge to leave the university and go to the people, it requires a lot of money. And that's what we are asking you all to participate in this, so that we can bring a lot of money and we bring a lot of knowledge to bear, and to help solve the problems of health in our nation. And perhaps we come with breakthrough discoveries that can spread to the rest of the African continent, and most even possible that it takes us to lead the world in discovery of solutions of medical problems. As you can know, um, you know, Africa is plagued with a lot of diseases. A lot of those diseases don't have cure, and so they affect the outcomes of life, such that you have diseases even traveling to other countries like the United States, traveling from Africa like Ebola. Americans don't like that. It's up to us now to put our money together, put our head together, create possibilities for discovery of solutions to all these health issues. Of course, we cannot create possibility for discovery by just talking about it or even praying about it. It's about money. Without money, there is no health. Health is equals to money. And money is important because Supposing you got a woman is pregnant and she doesn't have money to buy food or to eat nutritious things, that pregnancy is going to end up killing her. If she had money, she would know what to do. She will go to the clinic, she will get right nutrition, and she will survive. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's think deeply about these issues. Lack of money is the greatest cause of death in the world. Lack of money is the greatest cause of death. Money is created by good work. Money is created by hard work, by production. Money is created by using our brain well, but it takes money to create money, and money used by good, thoughtful, reasoned projects produces a lot more money that now people can use to solve problems of their everyday life. I'll leave you there, and let me say thank you so much for making this happen. And again, uh, we shall, if you have questions, please post Michael. If you need more explanations of these things, you can find them in the white paper, or you can write to us directly here in Nairobi, info@ubrica.com. Bye bye.